Well, hi there, everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here. Excuse me, on this Tuesday morning. It is election day. It is shortly after 7 o'clock now. So, hey, why not advance this forward here? There we go. That's a little more like it. So, one thing I've started to see just within the last hour, we've started to see some showers popping up over eastern Nebraska, mainly along and east of Highway 281. Parts of the area seen some showers. They're not just little, like, dinky little sprinkles. There's some actual legitimate quick little downpours kind of popping up, kind of hit or miss out there this morning. We're going to see more of these as the day goes on today. Maybe even some occasional infrequent lightning can't be ruled out within some of that as well. Otherwise, some other sprinkles, some spotty drizzle here and there. Some sun's going to come out west though this afternoon, and that's going to lead. Everybody's going to be milder today, but it's going to be much warmer out west where the sun comes out. We'll deal with some brisk south and southeast winds today. They'll be fairly strong, 15 to 25, gusts to 35 miles per hour. The winds will remain strong overnight tonight, and that's going to keep us mild. In fact, temperatures may even rise later in the night, except for up north. Right here, there is a cold front. I could draw it in for you here just so you see it. About right there. To the south of that boundary, nice south winds, mild temperatures overnight, maybe some partial clearing, thick cloud cover, a little bit of a breezy north wind, and much colder temperatures up in northern portions of Nebraska. Let's take this through tomorrow now. That front sits there. It's not going to move much during the day tomorrow here. I'll draw it again. This is 5 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. That front still sitting right about here. South of that boundary, nice, mild temperatures. Stronger south winds tomorrow. They are going to be very strong. We could see some gusts up to 45 miles per hour on your Wednesday. Partly cloudy skies, warm temperatures out there. Enjoy it because it's the last we're going to see for a while. Unfortunately for you folks that live up north of this boundary here, and I know a few viewers that do live in this area here, yeah, you're done with the warm temperatures for a while. It's already going to be colder up north. Well, this front is going to tilt. So what's going to happen, I'll draw it in real quick here. What's going to happen during the evening hours is it'll kind of tilt a little bit more in that direction. So let me erase the lines here. And you can watch the actual tilt here as we go through the evening. So we'll take this through midnight. There it is right there. So the front tilts. It's now located about right there. Still very breezy or windy out ahead of the front. Warm temperatures, 60s overnight. In the middle of the night, 60s. But much colder temperatures right here. And now we start to see rain, isolated thunderstorms develop, and maybe a little freezing rain or sleet right in here, maybe some snow. Unfortunately, all the good moisture is going to be well to the north, up in the Dakotas and Minnesota. Now, that said, they're dealing with snow and freezing rain and sleet. Well, how much of that do we want to deal with? It'd be nice to get the moisture at least. Unfortunately, most of us will not get a whole lot out of this system. This is really looking pretty pathetic now for good moisture, unfortunately, as all the good stuff goes to our north. So let's take this out a couple more hours here. Here's 3 a.m. This is about the time now that, at least according to this model, the front's now pushed through the Tri-Cities. Once it comes through your area, you will know it. Temperatures, and again, most of us aren't going to be up in the middle of the night, so you may not, but if you are out, you will notice it because the temperature is going to tank quickly. The winds, they are going to switch direction. They'll go from southerly winds out ahead of that front to a northwesterly wind. Showers, isolated thunderstorms out there, and again, maybe a little freezing rain or sleet right in here. A little snow in here, but most of it's going to be up to the north. Let's take us into Thursday morning. This is as far out as this forecast model goes. This is Thursday at 6 a.m., and you can see the front is now almost through the entire area. It's basically sitting now right about here. So other than far southeast Nebraska, we're all much colder. We've got rain, maybe isolated thunderstorms, mostly now east of Highway 281, and maybe a little bit of sleet or freezing rain up in here. But notice, not much moisture. Most of us, the dry slot comes in right here, behind the front. There's the lows up in the Dakotas. So the timing of this front has sped up since yesterday at this time, which means we are going to get colder quicker, and we're going to be seeing this colder air sticking around for a while. Now, the Storm Prediction Center, they do have a small threat of some severe weather. This is Thursday, and this would be Thursday morning, but right now I'm really thinking the best chances to our east. Yellow area here. So maybe severe weather early on Thursday, but the chances aren't very good here. The better chance will be off to our east with that cold front pushing east of us during the day on Thursday. So we're going to look at the highs and lows first, but then we're going to take you through time over the next couple of days. Here's the highs today. 60s, maybe some upper 50s up in the northeast, some low 70s out west. But Tonight, then here's your 50s, or your lows. Mid to upper 50s, lower 60s, colder in the northwest where that front comes through. But that's only part of the story. We'll tell you that in just a little bit. Here's your highs tomorrow. Warm temperatures for most of us, getting into the 70s, but much colder, 50s and 40s up to the north of that boundary. And then tomorrow night, here comes the cold front, colder air filling in, and then Thursday's highs. But keep in mind, eastern Nebraska, these will be very early day highs right in here. Most of us are going to spend the day in the 30s on Thursday. That's the way it is going to be right now. Let's actually go through time here. There it is. So nice mild temperatures later today, warm in the west where the sun comes out tonight. Watch how many of us in the east may actually climb tonight. We may be warmer tomorrow morning than what will be at sunset this afternoon. Of course, up to the northwest, that's not the case. Let's take you through your Wednesday. Warm temperatures unless you live up north. 70s south of the boundary, 50s, 40s, and even 30s up to the north of it. And then here comes that cold front sweeping through here Wednesday night into Thursday morning. So by Thursday morning, outside of the far southeast, right in here, most of us are now much colder. And I think most of us will spend the day in the 40s, or the 30s, excuse me, with some blustery northwest winds to go with it. So it is not going to be a very pleasant day. So that is Thursday's basically the biggest change of our forecast compared to what I put in the forecast 24 hours ago. It now looks like our high temperature will come prior to 3 o'clock in the morning. We'll be in the 60s before 3 a.m., and then the temperature will plunge by sunrise. We're probably somewhere in the upper 30s, lower 40s, and it's not going to get a lot better during the day on Thursday. So you see it there. Enjoy it these next 2 days. It's not going to be nice after that here. Now, unfortunately, not a lot of moisture for us, though. The spotty showers today, that quick chance of moisture with the cold front coming through early Thursday morning. And then after that, it's mainly dry. Now, on Friday, it doesn't look as windy as previously expected because the system is moving faster. It'll be out of here quicker, so with it moving a little farther away from us, the winds don't look to be quite as strong on Veterans Day, but it's still going to be cold out there. Saturday is probably the best day of that extended stretch, at least, where temperatures will start to get back up into the lower 40s here. And then as we get into Sunday, Monday, back down in the upper 30s, and in fact, we've got a lot of cold air even into most of next week. It's going to stay on the colder side of things, well below average for this time of the year. So if you're hoping for a nice warm-up, going to be a while here, so enjoy the next couple of days. Even today with the clouds, hey, at least it's going to be on the milder side. Tomorrow, take advantage of it. If you have outdoor stuff to do it, because it's going to get a lot colder. And again, with those overnight lows down in the teens, if you still have your sprinkler systems running, get those things drained out before the end of the day tomorrow, because after that, it's not going to be good to keep the water in those. You don't want those pipes freezing and have a big old mess of problems out there. So, all right, with that, I have to go. So I want to thank you all for watching on this Tuesday morning. It is election day for you as well. So again, no excuses for getting out to the ballot box today because the weather looks decent. Again, a little bit of wind, some spotty showers, but otherwise not too bad out there. Well, I'm going to let you all go. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all again on Wednesday, a very mild Wednesday morning. Talk to you later. Bye.